Okay, we may have another victim here. Looks like, yep, he's changing. We're going to catch this one in real time. Keep your eye on him. He looks just like the other fellows who changed. I'm looking at him under the Nomarsky filter. I don't see any cilia action. This is just like before. And these little jerky movements are usually indicative of a morphological transformation. Current frequency is 1187 hertz. 1187 plus the 11th harmonic. Watch carefully. I'm just going to center the picture. This is a live morphological transformation of the protozoa Paramecium caudatum. The sudden jerky motions are most likely caused by, there you go, did you see that? There was a sudden little explosion internal. And there's a lot of activity happening inside the organism. We could zoom in, but we might miss the overall picture. Shall we take a chance? 513 seconds exposure at 1187 hertz plus. There's another big change. I'm hesitant to zoom in because we'll miss the big picture there. 1187 hertz square wave plus the 11th harmonic. It's about 110 watts. A little high for me, but tonight's been having good success at 110 watts. Let's take a chance. We're going to zoom in with the 40X. Might be a little big for your screen there. Well, he just fits beautifully. So let's keep an eye on him. I'm just changing the focal length there, the focal plane. Live morphological transformation of the Paramecium caudatum. Will we see any further change? It seems so because he's shifting a little bit on the screen. Perhaps this will reveal the true nature of the change. Yes, we continue to see changes. Keep your eye on that organism. 600 seconds exposure to 1187 hertz plus the 11th harmonic. Look below, a small sphere is forming here outside the organism. It does not have cilia action, so the movement you are seeing is caused by the morphological transformation. This is happening in real time. Let me center the picture a little bit. It's floating a little out of picture. 40X objective. The date is July 23rd, 2008. This is at least the third major morphological transformation seen tonight and caught on video. There were several which were not caught on video. When you're busy filming one, sometimes others are changing. There's a lot of activity still inside the organism in this region. You can see with the microscope especially. Once they reach this stage of change where they're very round, what's that, 700 seconds approximately, it takes quite a while before you'll see any further morphological change, but it will happen actually, I think, if we stick on this frequency long enough. It just takes a long time. Yeah, down below he's continuing to expand. Another Paramecium caudatum devitalized by a Rife baroplasma device. A phenotron helium, oh, there's a big change. A phenotron helium antenna. Pulsed radio frequencies. The OM1 radio frequency transmitter, carrier frequency approximately 27 megahertz. It's amplitude modulated by an audio rate square wave input of 1187 hertz plus an 11th harmonic, which, by the way, calculates to 13,057 hertz according to my computer. The audio input is a digital audio input into the OM1 from a Macintosh computer utilizing a custom digital audio synthesis program that I wrote. You're seeing this live July 23rd, 2008, as seen through the 4DX objective of an Olympus BX60 research microscope, courtesy of the Olympus DP70 high-resolution digital video camera. Changing the light levels inside the microscope, trying to see if we're any hint that there might be an additional change. There is a lot of activity going on in this one spot. And we see a little wiggle, which usually indicates something's about to happen. Now, I think if we look at the bottom right of the organism beginning to extrude and distend. Okay, here's another organism slowed down and then stopped. 1194 hertz. Let's see if in the next 7 minutes before I run out of video. Oh, see that jerky action? That could be indicative of a change about to happen. Keep your eye on that organism. This is classic. First they slow down, then they stop swimming. That's me just straightening out the slide. Oh, see that? Morphological transformation right there. We just saw it. He's changing live in real time for the camera. This is a morphological transformation of a Paramecium caudatum. 126 seconds, so we saw a change starting at 100 seconds. The frequency is 1194 hertz. Keep your eye on that organism. Continued changes. Morphological transformation of the protozoa Paramecium caudatum. I will try to center the slide. There he is. Okay. As their shape changes, they sort of get pushed around on the slide a little bit. I can see the cilia. I don't see any cilia action. I wish to make note, oh, he's trying to get out of the picture there, that the first sign that you are on the right frequency is within 100 seconds, they will begin to slow down their swimming. Then they will quickly stop swimming. Then the external cilia around the perimeter, he continues to change shape and drift across the screen. Then, after they slow down and stop, the next thing that happens is the external cilia stop moving. You may see the mouth cilia still moving after the external cilia have stopped. In other words, the cilia around the perimeter of the organism stop moving first, and then the mouth cilia. Watch for constant changes. This is in real time, 238 seconds exposure, 1194 hertz plus the 11th harmonic, about 110 to 115 watts, SWR 1.18, a bare Rife or a Rife bare plasma device causing morphological transformation in the protozoa Paramecium caudatum. We have seen effective frequencies ranging from 1178 hertz up to 1200 hertz. So there seems to be a range in which this happens. We'll keep our eye on this for as long as the film lasts. We have about 3 minutes of video left. Let's see what changes are going to happen. I anticipate we will get further changes. The date is July 24th, because now it's 12:13 in the morning. July 24th, 2008. Morphological transformation of the protozoa Paramecium caudatum. Watch on the upper right, an explosion is occurring. I'm going to try to adjust the filter so you can see that better. I will adjust the exposure. This one is undergoing a little different transformation than we've seen. This evening this is the fourth, at least the fourth live transformation we have filmed. There have been many others which we have not been able to film, because as you're filming one, usually others are changing at the same time. Morphological transformation of the protozoa Paramecium caudatum caused by a Rife bare plasma frequency device. It's frequency specific, a specific range of frequencies that will affect the organism. You can see other organisms are on the slide, very happily swimming around. This is not a thermal effect where all the organisms would be destroyed. The parameciums respond as you sweep through a range of frequencies. You gradually discover those frequencies which are most affected. Now we're going to adjust the substage condenser in an attempt to enhance. Stand by, we're going to get a little bit overexposed there. We're going to try to enhance the effectiveness of the DIC filter by changing the substage condenser settings. Trying to get a little bit better texture view. That's pretty good. This was a Paramecium caudatum. It is continuing to undergo a morphological transformation caused by a Rife bare plasma device. Look on the lower right, you can see a bubble emerging from the organism. It apparently is emerging to the top of the organism. As I change the focal plane, a small sphere seems to be being ejected off the top of the organism. 110 watts. 27 megahertz radio frequency carrier. The audio input is a square wave, 1194 hertz, plus the 11th harmonic, which is 13,134. 11th harmonic provides additional emphasis to the odd harmonic structure of the fundamental square wave. In other words, enforces some of the upper odd harmonics. The square wave is made of only odd harmonics. Look to the lower left. We have other blisters emerging from the organism. And we're going to finish this video. We're running out of video, so we will finish this videotape as far as we can, observing the morphological transformation of the protozoa Paramecium caudatum caused by a frequency-specific Rife Bear plasma device. The date is July 24th, 2008, 12:17 a.m. East Coast time, United States. Very successful night in the lab tonight, causing morphological transformations in Paramecium, specifically Paramecium caudatum. It continues to change in a very slow fashion, but now we're at the end of our film. Back out a little bit.